Princess. I am at the Port of Palm Beach. It is very bright, hence this. Sorry about that. For something very special, this is not going to be a trip on a brand new cruise ship. Instead, this is going to be a trip on a completely reimagined cruise ship. And I saw this was coming, and I just had to, well, you know what? It's going to be super special. I am here to, join the inaugural sailing of Margaritaville at Sea Paradise. Not quite, but to quote the great Dolly Parton, it's almost 5 o'clock in London. I think that qualifies. Let's go. Another quick trip through security that rivals TSA because that actually matters to them. We are headed up another escalator to, I presume, the check-in area. I've never been here before, so this is one of many new experiences for me today. And there's a line, but it doesn't look too bad. And I predict 15 minutes, maybe? I don't know. Should have got here sooner. Hello. There are a lot of people here. I really had no expectations. Unfortunately, they're doing the line in the worst possible way, splitting everybody up right at the beginning. So all my predictions are off. But we do have a nice view of the ship, and of course, changes in latitude, changes in attitude. All right, so far, it looks like they've done a great job. Can't wait to get on board. So far, 14 minutes in the queue, which means we are, well past Royal and Carnival, but still not even approaching MSC. I think maybe there's one family ahead of me, so 5 minutes? 20 minutes. Not bad at all. Hello, how are you? I'm doing super. 20 minutes in the line, 10 minutes with the check-in agent, not too bad. And, that means 30 minutes, and we are about to make the snake and board. I will take a picture. I might as well get it. I have so much onboard credit that I'm going to have to look for creative ways to spend it. All right, so, it's a green screen, too. Well, this is a problem. It is fully booked both nights. I'm going to show up at opening to see what happens. I usually have good luck. As a single, the hostess might take pity on me and find me a quick seat. So things have been going well so far. This is recoverable. We will try. They've also done a lot of work on the terminal to make sure it is on brand. I guess we have to scan in here. All right, Princess, it has been a whole 2 months since we have been on a brand new cruise ship. So here we go. All right, I don't know when this is gonna happen again. Here we are. What is this? MAGA at sea? Oh, I wish. Wait, what does that say? Okay, it's Margaritaville at sea, but the, I guess Rita is covered up. Okay, it's a giant sandal. And birds. Presuming the staterooms are ready, I'm gonna go drop the bag off and then, I'm gonna hit the buffet because I'm hungry. Then we will explore the ship. I can tell a lot of new stuff, a lot of stuff that is well maintained. I think I'm on deck 6, so I gotta up one flight of stairs, and I gotta find out where my cabin is. I should remember the number by now. It's been a whole 10 minutes. Seriously? Okay, first sailing and the cabins aren't ready. That is surprising unless there's only maintenance going on here. Do I try another stairwell? I will figure out, yes, I'm forward, so I'm gonna go aft. Try there. I mean, it's worth a shot. Back to deck 5, time to figure out where to go. Well, not the hangout, not the jogging track. I am gonna head to deck 10 for the Port of Indecision Buffet. Yes, I actually did make that choice because staterooms, well, there's a complication with this. They did a cruise to nowhere last night for media and the press and everything. So they did have guests on board, which means staterooms will not be ready until about 2 o'clock. And I might have been the cruise director I talked to. I didn't look at the badge close enough, which is a little bit late. It's fine. It's totally fine. Gonna make sure this doesn't go downhill into the abyss. Oh boy, wait, should not have said that. I'll come up with something better later. At least there is a welcome cake. Doesn't appear to be served yet. I will keep my eye out. Chocolate, I imagine? Here we are at the 5 o'clock somewhere bar. We will be back here. Got to figure out what to do about eating. Yes, okay, my fault. I should not have made any assumptions, but from previous experience, you can usually, predict with some accuracy what will happen. In this case, that did not turnout. It's fine, although I do hope my prediction for tonight will work out. We will see. Or maybe, it's fine. Okay, I'm gonna put you away briefly, go and get something to eat with you in my pocket, and that sounded weird. And I'll talk about the Port of Indecision Buffet when that's all sorted, because I still have to deal with the bag. This is pretty much the spread. It's the same at all 4 stations. This is cod provincial, fried chicken, believe it or not. It's following me. Beef bourguignon and pork loin piccata milanese. And to go with that, there's some curry garbanzo beans, red skin roast potatoes, sauteed green beans with bacon, and a selection of fresh market vegetables. That does not look, well, I guess so. Expectedly, burgers and hot dogs, but the burgers seem to be way more popular than the dogs and buns. Hello, Princess. From the 5 o'clock somewhere bar, well, the outdoor dining area just past the Port of Indecision Buffet aboard Margaritaville at Sea Paradise. That is a lot to say to introduce the buffet. I don't know how this is going to work out, so I figured I would say hello now. I just spent some time looking at the buffet. There's a decent spread. The selection is, let's just say, curated. I'll put it to you that way. So I managed to get a selection of all the savory stuff. Let's give that a try. Well, I did not get a hot dog or hamburger. I'm going to skip that. I don't know. I'm having a indecisive moment because my dinner plans were kind of thrown into a rut. Maybe you saw that, maybe you didn't already. Anyway, pretty much everything I showed you, the chicken, the beef, the potatoes, and veggies, and everything. So let's give this a try. And I don't know. I have expectations. I'm not going to tell you what they are because I'm just going to tell you what I think. It is still a beautiful day, so can't imagine I'd want to be anyplace else actually right now. Well, no, they've all arrived in Southampton, so yeah, this is pretty good. All right, well, so here's my experience looking at the buffet, and then I'll show you what I got. Peanut Island, right? Good times. Anyway, food was good. I would say, like, banquet hall, good. Nothing that I would look forward to, I have to say, but yeah, for a nice midday snack, perfectly fine. The standout actually was the curry garbanzos. Those were really, really good. And the cod provincial, that was actually the second standout. Everything else was pretty much what you would expect. So I am no longer hungry, so mission accomplished for that. I did learn that with the drink package I have, I do have to go get a wristband down on deck 8. So I am going to get dessert first. Yes, kind of forgot about that. Then I'm going to go get my wristband. All right. Yes. Port of Indecision Buffet. Yeah. It worked for lunch. I don't know if this is on the schedule again. So this might be our only opportunity, which I'm not going to cry about until next time. Okay. Yeah. Dessert then drinks. There is in fact a pasta station, but I am slightly disappointed that it's not live pasta. And plenty of breads. They got multi-grain rolls and white rolls. Don't think anyone thought that through. My dessert choices are going to be assorted cupcakes, assorted fruit tart, passion fruit cake, chocolate mousse NSA. Are they watching us from the inside? And assorted fruit flavored jello. Yes, everything is assorted, so this definitely is the Port of Indecision, I guess, on the part of the culinary team. I just went with the cupcake and the NSA mousse. After all, I trust the government, right? All right, desserts were pretty good, more than serviceable, so that, I don't know, ended the meal quite nicely. I am noticing we haven't been asked to go to muster because there is no E-muster, which means it is going to be old school, I imagine, and we'll all have to assemble down there on the, well, not promenade deck, but in actual muster stations while they do the demonstration and everything. So it is definitely going to be a throwback, back to the future, back in time, but it's going to be very, very fun. So no speed run today because it would be hours. Welcome inside. Okay. I think Margaritaville lucked out. I imagine these cabins were pretty much on theme to begin with. We'll do commentary later after I've lived in this for all 2 days. Now it's time to head back to that door and get my drink wristband. I made it to Euphoria, where I am supposed to get, or I did get my drink bands. I actually have 2 because I have 2 packages. The 5 drink package and the 10 drink package. It is not integrated onto your key card, so each band represents a separate package. Okay, I mean, it works however it does. They are wristbands, so it's cool. It's a little bit like Virgin. However, I do want to point out, I don't know if anybody is trying to express something or if they're just trying to be sensitive to the current thing. Maybe somebody should let them know that it's no longer the current thing. So yeah, Ukraine is, out of the picture. The new thing is, we'll talk about that later. I think we are finally all sorted. It is still 5 o'clock in Reykjavik, so it is time. The cruise has finally begun. I'm up here on the pool deck, and of course, we had to get things started with a margarita, and it does have the Margaritaville brand tequila. I noticed this is the assistant cruise director, and she talks a lot, and she does all the announcements. So I wonder what happened to the cruise director. Oh, hey, maybe she knows the Klingon way. This is in the spa. I don't know if this is available like all day or if this is just the waiting and relaxation room, but it is next to the fitness center. I will not be partaking on this sailing, although, well, I hate to say it, but we'll talk about it again. I do need to get back on the bench because, well, I'm sure you've noticed, and I'm unhappy about it too. It is something we can and will fix. This is actually a lot better than I expected for a ship this size that only does the 2-day sailings. All right, makes me wish I brought my gloves and gear. Anyway, let's continue exploring, just kind of wandering around, trying to be less frantic. I think that would be a good thing. Stacks are beautifully painted. We'll get a better shot of those later, but here is the 12-volt bar. If it's not solar powered, I will be a little bit disappointed. We've hiked up to deck 14, nothing but a breeze, but this is actually the hangout. It is, well, a circular observation room with views, I presume 360. Let's walk all the way around and find out. Very reminiscent of one of the, well, lost treasures of the sea. That would be the Viking Crown Lounge, which we sadly no longer have in its original form with the scrapping of Majesty of the Seas. So I'm happy to see that Margaritaville at Sea Paradise is continuing that legacy. Very fun place to hang out. There are similar venues on the Vision class ships. It's kind of a half Viking Crown Lounge, but nothing like the original. And oh well, we seem to have hit a barricade of chairs. I don't know why. So we will. Well, you know what? It is a wall, and we will respect it. You know what? That would be better on the border than what we have with Joe Biden. I can't show you, but they're actually playing good music by the pool. At some point in the Stars on the Water Theater and Bar, there will be Tales from Margaritaville, Jimmy's Ship Show. It is not on the schedule for tonight, so I presume it is tomorrow night. I had heard that they were actually doing a show specifically for Margaritaville at Sea Paradise, so must put this on the schedule tomorrow and make sure to see one of them. There is still hope, but if I do not get a seating tonight and tomorrow here at JWB Steakhouse, there might just be a mutiny because here on the menu, there is something I must try. It's not the chocolate cake. I'm gonna try and do this without killing myself. The elevators are very slow, so I've been taking the stairs, and that's not really a problem, but I was hoping to get a little bit of sleep on the train this morning. That'll be coming up sometime in the future, but no, no sleep for me. So up and down the stairs, but I guess it's good. I'm still not at 10,000 steps yet, so I do need to get that. I am trying to find the 12-volt bar, and I want to see if they have a menu, because I don't think they had one at Euphoria. Ruh-roh, it changed from a beautiful day to that and that in the space of, well, immediately, because that's how time works, but I found the bar. Let's at least complete this mission. There is a bar menu hidden back there, however, it is not available because Joe Biden strikes again. They do not have the ingredients to mix the drinks. The storm is coming. Fear not, princess. Some of us will survive it. This receipt befuddled me, and I've seen a couple of other guests be confused by it. But because of the new system with the bands, it's actually charged through 2 different systems. Even though it says a stateroom charge, it is credited back at some point. Either way, it's not making the most sense, but if you have the band or a package, you do not pay that stateroom charge. I will be checking to make sure, but yeah, I was caught off guard. Some other guests were caught off guard by this. So let's see how it works. It is a brand new system, so maybe they're just working out the details. Oh, but if you do leave additional tip, that will get charged to the stateroom and go to the crew. I'm beginning to wonder what the timing of things is going to be. Sail away is supposed to be at 5 o'clock, but we have not been called to our muster stations yet, and it's 4:30. So it's possible they could gather everyone, do the presentation in 10 minutes, and then leave. So I don't know. We'll hold out hope. I only say sail away is at 5 o'clock because that's when the party is scheduled for, and as we all know, that's what the most important thing is. No, it's not. The muster drill is the most important thing. So let's see how this goes. Mine is right over there at Station 2. I'm well situated to make it over there. I thought they had a way to do this partly on shore where you see the demonstration and then maybe just check in at the station. There was a video that kind of hinted at that, but I guess that's not the case, or maybe I just walked right by it. I don't know, so that would be on me, and I'm sorry for that. We'll see. I think I'm gonna head upstairs now and check out the party, which has already been, or actually it's starting right now. So hopefully it stopped raining. Actually, it kind of looks like it. The clouds have parted, so yes, there is always hope. We finally heard from our cruise director, Jeffrey. Apparently, we are setting sail in 3 minutes at 4:30, and that means the party is starting up on the top deck, or at the pool, I guess. So I have my drink. I'm ready to go. That's where I am headed. So I guess that's the procedure. I don't know. I'm not going to question it. I'm just going to go and enjoy the fun. Maybe Jeffrey was a bit too ambitious. The gangway is still attached, so we are not going anywhere just yet, and it is 4:30. But I guess the party's starting, but I don't hear any music.
Today is a special day, unique cruise. We are making first commercial cruise as a new brand, Margaritaville at sea. On behalf of all crew, I'm wishing you a pleasant cruise, nice weather and enjoyment, and happy voyage to Grand Bahama Island. Time's up.
That was Captain Alex, captain of the Finns. He did announce that before I started recording. All right, kind of cool.
Margaritaville at Sea Paradise! How's everyone doing today? Well, you know what? I think you can do way better than that. So, at the count of 3, I want to hear everyone scream, shout, holla! 1, 2, 3! Officially welcome everyone to our inauguration sailing here in Margaritaville at Sea Paradise. But before we get rolling, let me introduce myself first. For those of you I have not met yet, I am Jefferson, your cruise director, but I'd like you to call me Jeffy. So everyone say hi, Jeffy. I love it, music to my ears. Y'all, I'm in charge of all the entertainment running around this beautiful vessel. And if you know exactly what's happening, everything will be taken care of.
It is official. We are underway, and apparently they are calling this the inaugural sailing of Margaritaville at Sea Paradise. There was a cruise to nowhere last night, presumably for media and other dignitaries. But, well, according to the party line, we are on the inaugural sailing. All right. It is, well, I guess we're backing out of berth 1. Gotta turn around and head out that way on our way to Grand Bahama. So, well, goodbye, West Palm Beach. I don't know when we'll see each other again. It will be 2 days. There's the pilot boat heading out to retrieve the pilot once we clear whatever it is we need to clear. I do not know because I've never sailed out of this port on a cruise ship. So I probably will not pay attention because, well, this guess it really doesn't matter. We're doing a 3-point turn here in the turning basin to, well, with the pointy end that way. So we are on our way to Grand Bahama. I presume it will be very slow steaming because I think the distance is 65 miles on time and, more importantly, on brand. It is exactly 5 o'clock, and we are sailing away. Don't know if that was planned or if that's just how it always goes, but it definitely works out. We are about to pass through Palm Beach Inlet and wave hello to, well, our remaining friends, unfortunately, but that's okay. We are looking forward to a fantastic weekend here aboard Margaritaville at Sea Paradise. And you know what? For cruise ships, that name is actually competing with Hagrid's. I do find it a bit curious that the residents here would buy properties on the Intracoastal, I imagine to have a boat, and then have all the landscaping to block the view. Very curious. See, this is the kind of house that I would, it'd be okay. Right here, beautiful view, watch the boats go by, that'd be fantastic. But some of these people over there, they have everything blocked. It's like they don't want to live on the water. Got some wave action going on here. Some of these, maybe this one at certain conditions, I imagine, might be surfable. But well, there's no one out here surfing, especially with the piers in the way. That would be kind of dangerous. Imagine these people deal with this a lot, but that's okay. Aw, look at the little puppy. We will take a moment to remember the great one who was taken from us far too soon. I don't know who the pilot is, but he's pretty brave. When I was a kid, I remember when they used to offer skeet shooting off the back of the ships. Very tempting opportunity, but I'll pass. All right, pilot, just make sure you post the footage. There goes pilot. That was fast. We are underway and traveling at, no doubt, again, space normal speed all the way to Grand Bahama. It is about 5:30, and I am on a wait list for tomorrow at JWB Steakhouse. Hopefully that comes through. I understand, no guarantee. So I think it's going to work out because I'm going to go to the dining room tonight, and then the show is at 7:30, which means I will experience the dining room and the new show tonight. Take it off my plate. Don't have to worry about it. So tomorrow, the only thing I have to worry about is whether I'm going to be able to eat at the steakhouse. Yes, I get it. I get it. Oh boy. But that is why you all know I am so very thankful for my problems.